Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez, fighting out of Mexico City, a world champion in 4 different weight classes. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Todd, I feel so privileged.
Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent all laid out there.
Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Marquez in that. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
No rest for the weary. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light, concentrate.
Good counter punch. Insane action. That hook just can't find the target. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Missing with the hook. powerful counterpunch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And now going for the finish. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Got out of the way of that right hook. Defense is not an option for these two. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. Well done with that counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. These two fighters are made for one another. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez. Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fighter, Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Big hook doesn't land. A perfect counter lands. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Where was the defense? And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Will the referee stop it? And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Marquez. And there's the bell for round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Do you believe what we are seeing? They exchange punches. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to cut.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go big shot, and down goes Garcia? Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. And Marquez goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
6, 7. You all right?
Let's talk about Garcia now. Round 7, here we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Can't score with that right uppercut. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into it.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get up. And the kid goes down! And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.